My children, I, Yakub, your father, your creator, greet you here on the island of Patmos in the year of 8550. First, I shall thank you, my created people, the albinoid people, for adhering to my rules of planned parenthood and selective breeding to bring you into existence. I am here to pass on to you my final piece of wisdom which will allow you to rule the world for 6,000 years. I first envisioned creating you when I was just a boy after the darker tribes killed my mother and father and mocked and teased me in school. I have developed the best methods for controlling the darker tribes. You, my special people, my chosen people, my precious albinoids, you will have many empires if my program is implemented. As our boat sailed around the continent of Africa, I saw enough to know exactly how to control and rule over the darker tribes of the earth. Cords of wood as crosses for standing human bodies along the highways in great numbers and using the tree and the rope to lynch are tactics of terror to instill fear and to punish the disobedient. But you do not want to kill off all of the subjects you are ruling over. You want to maximize your usage and manipulation of them for your own benefit and gain. I am not here to enumerate problems. I am here to introduce you to a method of ruling over the darker people of the earth. I have a foolproof method for controlling the darker tribes. I guarantee every one of you that if installed correctly, it will control the darker tribes of the world for at least 6,000 years. My method is simple. Any member of your family can use it. I have outlined a number of differences among the darker tribes, and I take these differences and make them bigger. I use fear, distrust, and envy for control purposes. These methods can work on a small scale and can work throughout the world. Take this simple little list of differences and think about them. On top of my list is age, but it's there only because it starts with an I. The second is color or shade. There is intelligence, size, sex, status, class, and location of residence, whether the darker tribes live in the valley, on a hill, east, west, north, south, have fine hair, coarse hair, or is tall or short. Now that you have a list of differences, I shall give you an outline of action, but before that, I shall assure you that distrust is stronger than trust, and envy is stronger than adulation, respect, or admiration. The darker tribes, after receiving this indoctrination, shall carry on and will become self-refueling and self-generating for hundreds of years, maybe thousands. Don't forget, you must pitch the old ebony male versus the young ebony male, and the young ebony male against the old ebony male. You must use the dark skin versus the light skin, and the light skin versus the dark skin. You must use the female versus the male, and the male versus the female. Also, all albinoids must distrust all ebonies. But it is necessary that all ebonies trust and depend on you albinoids. The ebonies must love, respect, and trust only you albinoids. My children, these rules are your keys to control. Use them. Have your wives and children use them. Never miss an opportunity. If used intensely for 1 year, the ebonies themselves will remain perpetually distrustful. Thank you, my children. Sincerely, your father, Yakub.